Calafiori to Arsenal fee discussions are really going on, meaning that it's really intensifying. The talks are really intensifying between Arsenal and Bologna to see to it that this player really crosses from one side to the other as things are really coming on. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in on a daily. Rokani David is my name. How are you guys? Are you really having fun, right? I'm here to obviously bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned, and we are really here to really see to it that all goes on as well. We are having Paul Ebile Pogba, Kylian Mbappe, and we are also talking a little bit of, let me check here, Kvaratskhelia, Kvaratskhelia from the side of Napoli. We are also talking a little bit of Kvaratskhelia from the side of Napoli. So guys, this is it, and we're here to bring you all as it stands. Let's see close to 300 likes smash on this video, and don't forget to subscribe so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, Fabrizio Romano has given us an update about the Riccardo Calafiori deal, and he has said Arsenal have agreed terms of Riccardo Calafiori's contract, valid until 2029. Arsenal and Bologna are discussing over a fee as requested, remains around 55 million euros. FC Basel would receive 50% of the sale over 4.5. Will receive 50% of the sale over 4.5 million euros. They are also aware of talks ongoing, nothing sealed yet. Now, I will pity everyone, especially those people who came out and said it's really all about the deal is done, the deal is done, the deal is done. I've always told you that it's next, and personal terms have not gone ahead to be a problem. They've gone ahead to agree a deal together, and in the sole case of agreeing a deal together, a lot has gone ahead to come to pass. And the side of Arsenal has agreed personal terms with Riccardo Calafiori. That is known. It's a 5-year contract, and I think there will be a further additional year to make it 6, because the guy is just 22 years of age, and there is no way he's really going to be afraid to come in through and obviously agree a deal of such a magnitude with the side of Arsenal. You understand? So after that, they will have to obviously come in through and really put in a very huge shift as far as agreeing terms with the side of Bologna is really concerned. Now, Arsenal are negotiating, I think, on the payment terms. That is it, because the fee is 50 million euros, between 50 to 55 million euros, and there is no way Bologna is really going to move, because they know to it that there are other suitors that are interested in the player. For example, Chelsea and Juventus, because the more the demand is high, the price gets high, and Arsenal have gone ahead to put in all their life to get this deal done and dusted. And I think they've gone ahead to use these days to negotiate on the structure of the deal, and I think the negotiations have really delayed. According to me, the negotiations have really delayed, because why would you obviously take all that long to obviously put out such a decision on a player? Because these are deals that are really, for me, they are really minimal. 50 million euros is not a lot of money. For Declan Rice, we all got to understand that it was really inevitable, because Arsenal were doing a big deal for the very first time. But Arsenal has done deals close to 50 million pounds or 50 million euros and 50 plus at Arsenal, and 55 million euros, that is like 50 million euros, that is like 42, 43 million pounds. You understand? Now, they brought in Gabriel Jesus for 50 million euros, 45 million pounds plus 5 million pounds of add-ons, right? They brought in Benjamin White for 50 million euros, sorry, for 50 million pounds. They brought in Kai Havertz for 67 million pounds, right? So they've done these deals before, and I don't think that it's really taking this long. This is my worry, that why is Arsenal taking all this long to obviously see to it that all goes to the wire? You get? And you're not supposed to give a person like, you're not supposed to give a team like Chelsea a chance. I tell you, you are not. Don't give a team like Chelsea a chance. And I think that's what Arsenal are really working up to see to it that all really goes on as to plan. But if they continue doing and playing like that, I tell you, things won't go on well as planned. I tell you this. So let's all wait and see how that is going to pan out. But Arsenal is working tooth and nail to really see to it that this deal really comes to an end. But the discussions are now in between Arsenal and Bologna, and they're hitting what we call the final stages. And I really believe that we are not far away off from a here we go. That is it. We are not far away off from a here we go, and I still believe a lot is set to happen in the mix. That is it. So let's wait and see how that pans out. But Calafiori to Arsenal fee discussions underway. They've gone ahead to intensify, as the player has already gone ahead to pack his bags to really find himself in a position of really playing for the club of Arsenal. He wants to do the medical and to see to it that by the end of this week everything is done and dusted. And I think he's going to join them immediately, because he'll join them as they're going to the US. That's what I know. But this game they're going to be playing, I think, against Burnley, he's really going to be out. And we'll be here to obviously wait and see how things are really going to be panning out into the mix as far as this deal is really concerned. But it's really moving the right direction. And Basel, a team where he was, is going to earn 50%, right, of the fee. So Basel is aware of the negotiations, and they have to look through all the documentation to know exactly how the deal has gone ahead to be agreed and how is this money going to be paid. And some people really believe that this money is going to be paid at once. Nara, the money is not going to be paid at once. Like, if the guaranteed fees are if the guaranteed fees are 40 million euros plus 10 million pounds of 10 million euros of add-ons, you know what they do? 40 million euros, they'll put out a payment structure that every quarter of the year we are going to be paying you this amount of money. And right now they might only give Arsenal might only give Bologna like 20 million euros in cash. Then the other 10 will come in through in the next quarter, yeah, and the other will come in the next quarter, like that. That's how they pay that amount of money. Each and every quarter they have to obviously come in through and really put in some huge expenditures in there. So that's how things are really done always. Now, Kvaratskhelia is really a talk about town. You get? Napoli absolutely will not sell Kvaratskhelia this summer. He's non-transferable for both the club and Antonio Conte, even if he does not agree a new contract. So I think this is where Napoli are really getting it wrong. If at all you remember the words that Kvaratskelia's father and agent put out, it's written all over the wall that the player wants out. You get? And they cannot cling on a player, you know, who really wants out. And this is the mistake they're really doing. Sell the player. Sell the player. I think that's the best thing you'll ever get. When you look at Kvaratskelia's contract, right, let's go a little bit into Kvaratskelia's contract and see when is it running down. You get? That's the problem Napoli really does. It's running down in 2027, right? His contract is running in 2027. And he still has 3 years on his contract. And I tell you, he's not gonna put pen to paper, because he knows how hard these people do play. And we look at Kvaratskhelia, he's not all that old. Kvaratskhelia is 23 years of age. And if they fail to agree with him at this juncture, do you know what Kvaratskhelia will do? Kvaratskhelia will be like, all right, you've gone ahead to treat me like that. Now my decision is, I'm not gonna put pen to paper. You have to sell me. If you don't sell me, I'm not gonna put pen to paper. And he can run that contract down. And I think if you want to get in some good money right now, and you are the side of Napoli, all you have to do is to sell the player right now. If a club can get you 100 million euros, sell him. It's better. Sell him and get another player. Why do you keep a player that doesn't want to be here? You know, and that has been a syndrome at Napoli for a very long time, that even costed them that even costed them what we call it costed them Osimhen, because Osimhen last season would have gone ahead out for like 100 million euros, and teams were willing to pay that amount of money. But right now, tell me a team that is willing to pay that amount of money. That team is not there. You understand? So that is it for Kvaratskhelia. Napoli keeping their stance. They don't want to really let him go. And let's lastly conclude with Kylian Mbappe. As you know, France is taking on the side of France is taking on the side of France is taking on the side of Portugal tonight, and we've been told by Kylian Mbappe on why he doesn't make runs in behind anyone. He said it depends on the team. When we had Billy Pogba, I could just blindly make a run and he could find me. Now I have to adapt to a different situation. That's what this guy's gonna hit to say. And we all believe, we know what Pogba is good at. Pogba was really one of that long range passer. You know, he could make a pass whether up or the ground, and it really reaches the player that he wants it to get to. And that really shows us why he really played with Pirlo. I think that technique was taught to him by Pirlo. Pirlo is one of those people that I will remember that obviously went ahead, obviously put in a very big shift when it came to such passes. He was really a very good passer, him and Paul Scholes. And I think when you look at Billy Pogba, if he has been working with two people, right? Scholes at Manchester United when he was still young, and even with Pirlo when he was still young, a lot has to go his way in there for you. But Kylian Mbappe says the style of play changed because of how things were really going on. So guys, I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below. Rokani David is my name. Calafiori to Arsenal fee discussions hit final stages, you know. And what do you make about the guy called Kvaratskhelia? His team saying he's not for sale. Then lastly, what do you make about Mbappe? And right now, Spain is knocking out Germany. The game is 2-1, and I'm going to be returning with what we call the match reaction. I don't know why the referee is not really blowing the whistle, but it's 2-1 right now, but I believe it's over. There is no way the side of Germany, I think, are getting back in the game. They're going to have to get a free kick. But go into the comment section. Tell me your thoughts about Calafiori to Arsenal fee discussions at final stages. You know, what do you make about Kvaratskhelia? Should they sell him or not? And let's say close to 300 likes. Smash on this video. Rokani David is my name, and I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. We out.